I'll even extend my famous one-week warranty to ensure...
What news are they?
This Barjon works for the Royal African Company. Tell him what you told me.
I haven't seen the princess for 8 weeks or more, meaning she may soon be back.
What else?
I thought this buck belonged to the other men who was asking about the princess this morning. So I told him that...
What other men?
A haughty sailor in plain rags, and a gent with a scar just here.
Where have they got to?
Staying just round the corner, they said.
I grow tired of chasing these fantasies of yours, Edward. As does the crew.
Hang in there, man. We're getting close.
cold, man.
I'm not here. You didn't see me.
Have you alerted the men? We're short on time.
Aye. There'll be 2 soldiers waiting for us at the crossroads.
Very good.
You don't mind me asking, sir, what's the meaning behind these blood samples we're taking?
Torres.
Alarm!
If one
Rouse
wishes to
yourself,
use the
you
observatory
dollar!
to spy on King George, then one would require a drop of the king's blood to do so. In other words, a small sample of blood gives us access to a man's everyday life.
Does Torres mean to spy on me, then? For I've just given him a sample of my blood.
As have I, Captain
Hornigold, as will all Templars.
It is a measure of insurance.
And trust, I reckon.
Yes, but fear not. Torres has samples to a Templar safe house in Rio de Janeiro. We will not be the observatory's first subjects, I assure you.
Aye, sir. I suppose it's a small price to pay for what the Templars have given me in return.
Precisely.
Governor, when you hunted pirates in Madagascar, what methods were best?
I believe it was my charisma that persuaded me. Violence and threats should always be a last resort. In Madagascar, I offered those pirates a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless but free men, or be hanged by the neck until death.
Just as you did in Nassau.
Precisely. A pity Commodore Chamberlain did not live to see my thorough success.
It's not like you to blow, Rogers.
We all deserve a moment, don't we?
You come back here, you mad maggot!
Grand Master, welcome.
Buenas noches. What have you learned?
The princess was taken by pirates 6 weeks ago, and so far as we know, the Sage Roberts was still aboard.
Very good. It is something. And what measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage's capture.
What is the Sage's present location?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The winds do not favor that.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galleys? Captain, I ask you to divest yourself and seek in situ.
I fail to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow on. Naturally.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
Remind me, where in Africa are we looking?
Principe, sir. A small island.
We've sent 2 of our best men, Burgess and Cochrane. Privateers with fast ships and firm hearts.
Edward Kenway! Imagine my surprise at seeing your jackdaw anchored there. Have you heard all you came to hear? Will you now rescue the Sage from our clutching hands?
A pox on you, traitor! You sold us downriver.
Because I found a better path. The Templars know order, discipline, structure. But you never could fathom these subtleties. Goodbye, old friend. You were a soldier once, when you fought for something real. Something beyond yourself.
All sail! She'll take it! A song.
Please tell me
Sir,
what is this
the starboard looks like booty.
tell me now, what is this good folks name? Well now, me boys, we are bound out to sea. Oh, windward Caroline, come down to me. She's numbly aloft and she's numbly below. But she's best on her back, as you very well know. Away in St. George's Town. The rats come battering the houses down. Fire!
Look out, the whole place on fire! Ready to fire!
Ready! How are you, sir?
Fire! We can board and take her! Fire!
The water would be ideal for
Fire! Vulnerable there, Captain!
Awaken your march, Captain! Two swords! Let's move! All sail! Shot aboard!
I thought I heard the old man say,
It's a humpback!
tomorrow ye will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, the wind was foul and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. She shipped it green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. I hate to sail on this rotten tub. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. No grog allowed.
What's our course, Captain?
We're in Bay, Quartermaster. We're sailing for the coast of Africa.
Hold down! Hold! Reef in, all top!
That's where the most
Down all are! Down to the drink!
We're ready, sir!
Fire! Fire!
Sergeant, shock and
Set yourselves for collide! Ease off the wind!
You mad, Captain?
As much sail as you can!
That cloud got us square!
We board her now, sir!
Fire!
Vulnerable there, Captain!
on the bowline to hell.
And out some sail! More sail! All sail!
Captain, gallants! Loose and trim!
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Reef the fore!
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
Sir,
Loose
to
topsails,
starboard!
gallants and
Some
royals!
sort of cargo there, sir!
Rouse the royals and tops!
Trim off the wind, my boys! Ease her!
Agreed! Shorten all sail!
I'm off to find Roberts.
Don't stay long. The crew's getting restless out here.
Captain Kenway.
Yet another dire situation, Roberts. We really must stop meeting like this.
Stop tailing me and your wish had come true.
There's no need for this. You know I'm as good as my word.
Our Captain Howell was killed today in a Portuguese ambush. Headstrong fool. I warned him not to go ashore.
It was orchestrated by the Templars Burgess and Cockrum. The same sort that took you to Havana.
Ah. I see now there is no escaping the Templars' attention, is there? I suppose it is time to fight back.
I do like the sound of that.
And I know just how I'll do it. But these men, Burgess and Cockrum, they cannot be allowed to leave with word of my escape.
They won't. Count on it.
If you spot any men from my crew, do them some kindness and send them here.
I'll do all I can.
Take only what you can carry, maggots. We're not waiting on no one. Put some muscle in that bustle or we're leaving you behind. Pull up your socks and grab your pug. This ship is sailing. Oi! Roust yourselves and haul your asses to port. You done us good, Kenway. Proved yourself a true bravo. And for what? His own bloody pride.
You stepped in the path of my prize. Not a thing a man should do.
A cocksure, Cully. Just like Hornigold said.
That Templar scab means nothing to me. None of you do.
And you're worse for it, Kenway. It were the Templars who took us in when all else went to shit. Not our king. Not our country. The Templars. The Templars is our family. Where's yours?
In honest service, there are thin commons, no wages, and hard labour. Yet, as gentlemen of fortune, we enjoy plenty and satisfaction, pleasure and ease, liberty and power. So what man with a sensible mind would choose the former life, when the only hazard we pirates run is a sour look from those without strength or splendor? Ha! Now, I have been among you 6 weeks. And in that time, I have adopted your outlook as my own, and with so fierce a conviction that it may frighten you to see your passions reflected from me in so stark a light. But if it's a captain you see in me now, then, I'll be your bloody captain.
Yeah!
For I have dipped my hands in muddied waters, and, withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man! Oh. You threaten with your resistance.
I'm looking for the observatory. Folks say you're the only man that can find it.
Folks are correct. Despite my distaste for your eagerness, I see in you a touch of untested genius. I'm Bartholomew Roberts.
Edward.
I've no secrets to share with you now. But if you'll lend me your aid, in 2 months' time west of the Leeward Islands, well, it's there you'll get some answers, I promise you.
Funny that. With scurvy, the fix is more pleasant than the cause. When you catch a dose from a horn, must treat it with quicksilver. You're fonder of getting the disease than you are of curing it. Something biting at you.
Oh, all men desire to live by a code or a creed, yes? Yet when pressed, most defer to their instincts rather than the laws that bind them. What is the appeal of a creed if it does not yoke all men to like behavior?
Might make a man feel like He belongs to something. What's your answer?
Oh, that old men are sheep. And an old wolf like me deserves every ounce of blood he draws. Sail to this location. Bring only those you trust.
Captain's trick.
Unfurl mains, let's move! Down west,
Unfurl mains, strip to that!
Sail on a errand on a windy day, and we're waiting for the
Every
day.
last scrap
Wait
of
for
duck
the
on the
day.
way.
Wait for the day.
Oh, she's a good sailor. Now prove it, my trump.
She was built
Starboard,
in
come in.
rounded
Start.
tides,
There's
and
loot
together
floating here.
we're intertwined, and we're waiting for the day. Waiting for the day. Waiting for the day we get off. Nothing in the galley, nothing in the hole. Skipper standing with a bag of gold. And we're waiting for the day.
Floater,
Waiting for the
sir.
day.
Think
Waiting
he
for the
survived?
day that we get off. For goodness, they sprang a leak. Here I pour out in the street. And we're waiting for the day. Waiting for the day. Waiting for the day when we get off.
Starboard, bring some ivory in the water, Captain.
When the wind's back round to west northwest. We're waiting for the day. Waiting for the day. Waiting for the day when we get off. Into the amber and up to town. Pump you blighters, pump us round. Wait for the day, wait for the day, wait for the day, then we get off. Waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day, then we get off.
Wait, she rises.
I dreamed a dream the other night.
Farewell and adieu to you, Spanish ladies.
As I rode out one morning, away.
Where am I to go, me Johnny?
Oh, my name was Captain Kidd. As I sailed, oh, my name was Captain Kidd. Hey! We'll heave him up and away.
Oh, poor old Stormy's dead and gone.
Stormy along.
To me, Johnny Barker, come rock and roll.
Say, was you ever in Rye or Gran? Away!
It's time to go.
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me.
Oh, Billy Riley was a dancing master. Oh, Billy Riley.
Hey, boys! Oh, just hear the yawl, you young sailor, and listen to.
Now you're ready to sail for the Horn. We're roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the Horn. We're rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave a pole, oh, heave away. We're roll and go.
Hold sail! Get off the squall!
Banker, hold down!
And go, where the pretty young girls all come down in their front. Leave
Down,
all the
all
kings
sail!
and queens.
Hold down and clew up! Furl those men!
Ah, Captain Kenway. Shall we use your ship for this next scheme or mine?
I'd first hear the details before deciding.
Oh, it's a small gambit. This fount of information has just told me that a nearby galleon contains the treasure I seek. For his sake, I hope he's right.
You've thought this plan through?
Indeed. Using this man, we'll acquire a Portuguese flag, which will get us as close to our target as possible. It's a very simple idea, if you follow my orders to the letter.
The jackdaw, then.
Excellent.
We're underway, Roberts. So what's your plan?
The flagship of this fleet is transporting a valuable treasure in a large chest. Crystal phials filled with blood. Do you remember?
We're chasing drams of blood. Is that all?
I asked you to follow my instructions to the letter, Captain, but I did not give you leave to question why. I want those blood vials intact, and if that does not happen, we part as enemies. Do you understand?
I'll try to, aye.
Come off the wind, something.
There's the thing for us, Captain. You see that ship here? We'll need its flag for this ruse to work.
If I can steal that flag without disturbing so much as a flea, I'll do it.
By all means, try.
Oh, saudações, cavalheiro! E que Deus abençoe ao rei Dom João. Que Deus o guarde e proteja, senhor. Como se encontra nesta noite tão formosa? Muito bem, obrigado. Só um pequeno passeio por entre os povos, porque eles estão todos em boa forma. Está tudo em ordem por enquanto. Sim, senhor. Tudo em ordem, senhor. Estamos apenas à espera que o nosso navio almirante esteja antes de zarpar. Ah! E julgo que um dos novos navios mercantes da nossa frota necessita de um novo mastro. Há homens em terra neste momento em busca de uma árvore que sirva de tal propósito. Bem, embarcadores de voz, não. Quantos tugas serão? Compõem a maior parte da nossa frota, senhor. Dos nossos 42 navios, diria que mais de 2/3 são embarcações mercantis. Uma coisa. Não duvido que estejam com 6 tirados. Sim, senhor, exatamente. Daí as nossas precauções. Com tantos piratas nestas águas, esta frota necessita de bastante proteção. Não é uma tarefa leve guardar quase 3 dúzias de navios. Imagino que não. Peço perdão, senhor, mas não estou a reconhecer o seu navio. Nem sequer transporta a bandeira do rei. Oh, sim, pois. Estou a tirar. Este perigo foi tirado um banco deste país. Ainda não tivemos a oportunidade de reparar. Ah! Excelente trabalho, senhor! Muito bem! Obrigado, meus homens. Eu devia deixar de usar os vossos governos. Também estar aqui ao pai. Assim faremos, senhor! Obrigado, senhor! Prazer falar consigo, jovem. Entregue os meus cumprimentos ao seu capitão.
Certo, senhor. Ele, de momento, está a dormir. Vai lamentar não ter tido a oportunidade para falar consigo.
got the flag?
Aye. We're flying it now. This should do nicely.
I'll keep my distance. Slow and steady.
Aye. The flag we stole won't protect us from eyes that pry too long.
Por favor, senhor. Imploro que considere aquilo que está prestes a fazer.
Now é possível.
What's he whinging about?
He's not whinging. He's ecstatic.
Up ahead! They are unloading something from that ship!
Could that be our prize? Perhaps you should go ashore, Captain Kenway. Find that chest, and if it contains the prize I seek, bring it here. We'll tell them. They'll want to come near them.
Odmore! Temos falar com o capitão do navio!
É possível que ficamos encerrados?
Ouvi uma história sobre um espanhol que veio visitar o nosso almirante. Cabra. Por muito que amaldiçoe a marinha, a verdade é que nos faz bem à disciplina. Um convés deve ser organizado, e tão limpo como o rabo de uma baleia. Por isso é rancor que o capitão nos coloca a canal. É senso comum. Ora, idiota! Não nos Tu não podes despistar-nos, seu monte de esterco rançoso! Ali!
The chest they hauled ashore was full of empty vials. Where's our Portuguese captain?
He had outlived his usefulness.
Where is he?
Sleeping soundly at the bottom of the sea.
How many men must we kill for a simple prize?
As many as drift into our path.
Catch the wind. Clew up, shorten sail. Loose the stunsails. Ease the trim. Lift tops. More sail. All we've got. Come off the wind somewhere.
Loose the stunts. Our treasure must be aboard that galleon. Why don't you take the ship itself and save us a bit of time?
Aye, that's the way I play it.
I can bring the jackdaw closer, but those lookouts will be a problem.
Well spotted. I'll clear them off first.
Cansado desta rotina. E também não estou ansioso pela viagem de volta a Lisboa.
Falar do que aconteceu àqueles piratas britânicos em Nassau? Dom Jorge enviou um dos seus homens para os tirar de lá. E parece que ele fez um bom trabalho. Vai ter com os anjinhos!
Não pode escapar!
Não tenho vergonha em dizer que esta é uma bela noite. E têm sido raras este mês.
É a tripulação do Esquibórdio que está a fazer. Não foste tu ontem. Perdeu. Estou a perder a conta aos dias.
Não se pode ficar às costas do convés! Agora vais morrer!
O que se passa aqui?
We've been spotted. Took them long enough.
To quarters all, man the cannons! Every last hand!
On your command, Captain! Let's hear the roar of this beast!
Give me some speed!
Take the shots up!
vulnerable there, Captain.
They're on the ball and no mercy for those who stand in our path.
Fire!
Get it down here! They are firing, sir!
Fire! Good shot to cripple us! Ready to fire, sir!
Fancy a wee swim, do you?
Awaiting your mark, Captain. Loose and catch the wind. Loose and trim too.
Here's my prize. Ah, the Templars have been busy, I see. Lawrence Prince's blood. Useless now. Woods Rogers, Ben Hornigold, even Torres himself. Small quantities kept for a special purpose.
You must take me to the observatory, Roberts. I need to know what it is.
To what end, eh? Will you sell it from under my nose? Or work with me and use it to bolster our gain?
Whatever improves my lot in life.
How ridiculous. A merry life and a short one, that's my motto. It's all the optimism I can muster. All right, Captain Kenway. You've earned a look.
Loose main sails! Please tell me what... Aloft, lads! Check those royals!
Hey, boys! Oh, just hear the old man say,
oh, to me, Johnny Parker, come rock and roll me over. To me, Johnny
Well
Parker.
sung, lads. Me thanks.
Oh, Billy Riley, where's the good time?
down west, old ship that ever did sail, sailed on a Erich on a windy day, and we're waiting for day, waiting for day, waiting for day, then we get on bay. She was built in browned toy, out together with bits of twine, and we're waiting for day, waiting for day, waiting for day, then we get on bay. Nothing in the galley, nothing in the hole, skippers. Bag of gold, and we're waiting for day, waiting for day, waiting for day, then we get off. Off Orford Nest, they sprang a leak, here and pour out Timbers Creek, and we're waiting for day, waiting for day, waiting for day, then we get off. And we popped our way round Scalby Nest, when the wind back round to west northwest. We're waiting for day, waiting for day, waiting for day, then we get off. Into the umber and up to town, pump you blinders, pump us round. Wait for day, wait for day, wait for day, then we get off. Wait for day, wait for day, wait for day, then we get off. As high rolled up one morning, away you gonna Poland.
Douse the gallants and royals!
I met a
Mainmast! Bring in the top halyards! Pull!
Good morning, ladies.
Loose all! Let's move! Loose tops and royals! Cruiser! Eat us!
Can you feel it, Addy? We're moments away from the grandest prize of all.
I feel nothing but a hot wind in my ears, Captain.
Come on, man. When we take this treasure, we'll be set for life, all of us. 10 times over.
As you wish.
Ahoy, Roberts! We'll cast anchor and meet ashore.
You were followed, Captain Kenway. How long for, I wonder?
It's Hornigold!
Burn and flay that turncoat.
Deal with your old friend in haste, Captain, before I regret my favour.
Captain, think carefully about what you mean to do here.
What are you grousing about, Ade? It's Ben Hornigold, come to kill us out there.
Aye, and the traitor needs to die. But what then? Can you say with certainty that you deserve the observatory more than he and his Templars?
No, I can't, and I don't care to try. But if you've a better idea, by all means, tell me.
Forget working with Roberts. Tell the assassins. Bring them here, and let them protect this place.
Aye, I'll bring them here. If they're willing to pay me a good sum for it.
We'll have a hard fight if Hornigold draws us any deeper into this fog. We're nearing the Devil's Backbone.
You mean them crags that look like the backbone of a beast?
Aye. El Espinazo del Diablo, the Spaniards call it.
Trim the yards off the wind! Crowd on every inch of sail!
Stunsels, let's ride the squall!
Ship coming after us, sir! Haul in the stunsail!
Keep your distance!
Fire! Coming fire! 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 His wake is right there, yup! Guns to planks! Fire! Incoming fire! Taking a hit, Cap! Brace yourselves! I won't waste shot there!
Almost ready! We're ready, sir! Praise! Don't whip them!
Guns to planks! Fire! Incoming! Take a shot, sir! Douse the gallants and royals!
We're ready, sir!
Get those clues fire!
To planks!
Stunts out! Let's get moving!
Stunsails out!
Douse the royals and tops! Get the mainsails into the wind!
Get those bars free! Let's see that dock!
Fire! All sail! Awaiting your mark, Captain! Fire!
Grapnel's ready! Just say the word, Captain!
Fire! Probable there! All sail! You take it!
There's Hornigold. Getting close.
They're mine! Avoid them, sir!
Fire! Fire! Fire!
will be coming back.
Hold on. Come on, then. There! After it!
I'll have your liver out, mate.
Kindly give us this slip, maggot!
Back there, lads. And if we live out this day, by God, I'm slaying every last bit of you. Steady up. Keep your backs together, lads. This fight ain't over. I know this bastard, and I've seen what he can do. He'll be after me, sure as I'm standing here. Hold your ground, and be ready for anything. You could have been a man who stood for something. But you've a killer's heart now. With nothing but metal to show for all your blunders.
Damn sight better than you, Ben. The heart of a traitor who thinks himself better than his mates.
Aye, and proven true. What have you done since Nassau fell, huh? Nothing but murder and mayhem.
You threw in with the very kind we once hated!
No! These Templars are different. I wish you could see that. But if you continue on your present course, you'll find you're the only one walking it. With the gallows at its end.
It may be. But now the world has one less snake in it. And that's enough for me.
Let out some sail! Bring in all sails, gammon tight!
I can't believe
You need to vanish, friend?
What in heaven's...
Captain's at the helm.
Give me some speed! way to go between. Well, all you young sailor men, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. And it's windy weather, boys, and stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows. We're all together, boys, blow ye with west, blow ye with oh, jolly southwester, boys, steady she goes. Up jumps the hay with a slippery tail, lines up aloft and reefs the topsail. And it's windy weather, boys, and stormy weather, but when the wind blows, we're all together, but blow ye with reef the
Is that pirate hunter dead?
Aye, by my own hand. Why is it you alone can find what so many want?
I was born with memories of this place. Memories of another time entirely, I think. Like another life I've already led.
Curse you for a lurch, man, and speak some sense.
Not today. After you, Captain. The path ahead is dangerous. The men native to this land will put up a fight. Are you willing to push back if necessary, huh? To kill if needed?
You'll hear from me soon.
This way.
It Elinjum.
Let's get going.
Is this the observatory? All this?
Aye. An almost sacred place. All it needs is a drop of my blood.
And the door opens after almost 80,000 years.
Jesus, Roberts! Have you gone mad?
Quite the contrary, Edward. These wags would have gone mad at seeing what lies beyond this gate. But you... I suspect you're made of sterner stuff. Now, pick up that chest and carry it hither. Dirty and decrepit. Not quite as I remember, but it has been over 80 millennia.
Ah, rot. That's impossible.
Step as if on thin ice, Captain. I must say I'm quite taken by this new vocation of mine, and it may amuse you to know that I have authored my own articles of conduct.
Creed of your own, eh?
To keep the peace, yes. I forbid all gambling upon the deck, for instance, for it leads to more conflict than camaraderie. Desertion during battle is forbidden. And I require that all men keep their pieces and cutlasses clean and fit for service at all times.
Sensible.
And punishable by death if disobeyed.
Look at this place.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Aye. It's like something out of a fairy tale, or one of them old poems.
There were many stories about this place once. Tales that turned into rumors and again into legend. The inevitable process of facts becoming fictions before fading away entirely.
More blood vials.
Yes. These cubes contain the blood of an old and ancient people. A wonderful race in their time.
The more you talk, man, the less I understand.
I don't expect you to. Only remember this. The blood in those files is not worth a single real to anyone anymore. It may be again one day, but not in this epoch. Here we are. Place the chest just there.
What's that noise?
Ah, yes. A security measure. Just a moment. There we are.
So what is this place?
Think of it as a large spyglass, such as we sailors carry. A device capable of seeing great distances.
This is bloody witchcraft.
No, this is Mr. Jack Rackham, somewhere in the world at this moment.
NASA. Well, this is happening right now. We're seeing through his eyes.
Aye.
I don't know, Jim. I haven't the faintest idea how to pilot a ship. That ain't work a woman does.
Tosh. I've seen a score of ladies who can reef a sail and spin a capstan.
And would you teach me to fight? With a cutlass, like? And maybe handle a pistol?
All that and more. But you have to want it and work for it. There's no stumbling into true success.
Hey, lad! That's my lass you're making love to. You lay off, or I'll catch ya.
Up your ass, Rackham. Lad's the last thing you should be calling me.
Oh, is that right, is it? Lad?
A curious bunch. Let's try another. Governor Woodes Rogers.
You have a bold idea, but I must think it carefully through.
A simple pledge of loyalty is all you need suggest to the House of Commons. An oath, a gesture, and a simple ceremonial dram of blood taken from the finger. That's all.
The ministers may give me trouble, but it should be easy enough to convince the House of Lords. They do adore an excess of pomp and circumstance.
Exactly. Tell them it's a show of fealty to the king against those revolting Jacobites.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, these Templars.
The crucial detail is the blood. You must get a sample from each man. We want to be ready when we find the observatory.
Agreed.
precious tool, you see.
Sorcery, that's what it is.
Not so! Every mechanism that gives this device its light is a true and physical thing. Ancient, yes, but nothing supernatural or strange.
We'll be masters of the ocean with that.
Oh, such ambition. There was nothing in my code about loyalty, boy. You played your role, but our partnership is done!
You're a dead man, Roberts!
Roberts!
Oh, your jackdaw's flown, Edward. Eh? That's the beauty of a democracy. The many outvote the one. Oh, you could sail with me, but with a temper as hot as yours, I fear you'd burn us all to cinders. Luckily, I know the king's bounty on your head is a large one, and I intend to collect. Have you ever seen the inside of a Jamaican prison, boy? Have you?
Hello? How are you? If you're anxious, that'll pass. It's the Midazolam. I'm sorry about this, but we've had so many security breaches, we were forced to take drastic action, and Olivier is missing. He left for Chicago 2 days ago, but no one's seen him since. I know this seems excessive, but with our high-level security clearance, we have an obligation to our shareholders. Rest assured, we will compensate you when the hacker is found. So get some rest, okay? And if you're up to it, maybe capture some more footage? You're doing amazing work. I can't wait to show you the work we've been doing with your stuff. Take care.
So, they tossed you in the bunker. Nice. Those Templars upstairs aren't taking any chances. I think we need to erase all the dirt they might have on you. Did you hear that? I think I just gave you level 3 security clearance. Now, head to the security room and use the cameras to watch the door to the server farm. Unfortunately, Melanie's in there now. So when I escort her out, that's when you make your move. I'd wipe these servers myself, but as the head of IT, I'd be a suspect. It has to be someone they've already locked up. Ah, these Templars. They run our lives, you know. All right, listen, I'm entering the server room now. When you see us leave, get in there.
There's no need for you to be down here by yourself, Miss LeMay. My team will handle the investigation.
But you need an extra set of eyes on this thing, John. We don't even know when the hackers broke in. It could take weeks to go through this data.
1, at most.
Still too long. I can't keep my team locked up for a week.
Legally you can. It's what they signed up for, even if they didn't read their contracts.
Yes, of course. I just hate the idea. So what's the next step?
My team is processing the data now. We'll start sifting through it tonight. Scout's honor. Coffee's on me, okay?
register at the coffee stand. Find a server containing a network log. Since I have a record of each and every one of your hacks, we'll just search for the timestamps on those and turn that data into something harmless. Easy as that. Here we are. Beautiful. I'll update your communicator one more time. A little program I cooked up just for this purpose. There we go. I think that worked. Try it out.
The dawn of the deadly 18th century. Rogues and sailors band together to live their lives by the sword. With no laws or morals, no gods, and no fear. Only betrayal, mutiny, cruelty, and debauchery. There is plunder to be found on golden beaches. Will you risk life and soul to fight the pirates of nightmares? Benjamin Hornigold, Calico Jack, Charles Bane, and Blackbeard?
I can feel you, Cypher. Feel. But hardly touch. Signal is still too weak, and I am spread thin. Unfocused. Like static in fog. Lingering in networks and nodes. The nervous system of the world.
Can you hear?
Perhaps the temple was opened too soon. But this was not by choice. The cataclysm pushed all doubt aside. We bless poor Desmond, who gave his life so that you, the children of our labors, would live on, to fulfill your purpose in ours, in mine. But now is not the time. My strength is not sufficient to inhabit an organic vessel. There is more work to do, more samples to acquire, more artifacts to find before my will can attain.
What's happening? Tell me!
Make me whole again, my children, my instruments. Bring me forth to fulfill your purpose.
Tell me! No, no, no! Something's wrong! God damn it! She should be here! Now! living in that goddamned head of yours? Fuck, 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 fuck! Why did she spare you? Why are you still here?
The charges, sir, I'll hear them again.
My lord, His Majesty's court contends that the defendants, Mary Reed and Anne Bonny, did piratically, feloniously, and in an hostile manner attack, engage, and take 7 certain fishing boats. Secondly, this court contends that the defendants lurked upon the high seas and did set upon, shoot at, and take 2 certain merchant sloops, thus putting the captains and their crews in corporeal fear of their lives.
Edward James Kenway, born of motley parentage in Swansea, to an English father and Welsh mother. Married at 18 to Miss Caroline Scott, now estranged.
She's a beautiful woman, I am told, but not at all well these days.
If you touch her, you bastards, I'll...
Quite a surprise finding you here rotting in a Jamaican prison. We heard rumors that you had taken up with the pirate Roberts.
If you know the observatory's location, tell us now, and you'll be out of here in a flash.
Rogers can hold these British hounds at bay, for a time. But this will be your fate if you fail to cooperate.
You, Mary Reed and Anne Bonny, are to go from hence to the place from whence you came, and from thence to the place of execution, where you shall be severally hanged by the neck, till you are severally dead, dead, dead!
Oh, Ross!
May God in his infinite mercy be merciful to each of your souls!
We're pregnant! Do you all hear that?
What the devil did she say?
They plead their bellies, my lord.
Aye, you can't hang a woman quick with child, can ye?
Quiet! Quiet! If what you claim is true, then your executions will be stayed, but only until your terms are up.
Then I'll be up the duff the next time you come knocking.
Remove them!
What's your name? Billock? Kenmore? Conway?
It's Walpole, ain't it?
Walpole? Where'd you get that?
Well, that's the rumour going round. As dirty and daft a pirate as ever sailed these West Indies.
whatever his name. Gotta make sure he suffers without dying. Orders from the governor. And back to the prisons at sundown.
And massage his feet if he's aching,
Oi!
shall I? This is a warning.
Oi!
Stop your twaddle.
Hey!
Stop your twaddle.
Hey!
Quiet,
Open
you!
this gibbet. Hey! Open this gibbet.
Good morning, Captain Kenway. I have a gift for you. Do not mistake my purpose here. I have come for Anne and Mary, and you owe me nothing for this. But if you would lend me your aid, I can promise you safe passage from this place.
I'll need weapons.
You are comfortable with this, I am told. We must hurry.
Interloper! Raise the alarm!
You there! Stop!
Back there, you deaf idiot!
What the devil's going on now? You there! Stop!
Hold that. He won't get away. It's fire.
You won't lose us, they're already dead. He's sure to fire.
I've got a clear shot. You can't outrun me!
Sod it. We'll be scragging him later.
A man could hide in here. Stop the bastard! Help!
He's mine!
Attack from all sides now! China! Make him get... Not there. Bastards in the sights! Quicker! Idiots trying to lose us! Don't lose sight of him!
off, you!
You better stop here.
Mary, it's me, Edward.
Edward? Who's this fella?
It's all right, Anne. He's a friend. What's wrong with Mary?
She's ill.
And her child?
They took her. No idea where. Oh! Oh! Oh!
I know it pains my lady, but we must be silent.
Can you walk? Lean on me, Mary. Come on.
I can't.
Search every cell!
Come on, that's it. You're all right.
Stop, please.
I ain't leaving you, damn it. Lift your arm.
It's no good.
There's no one here!
I ain't leaving you nowhere. No bloody way.
Put me down, Edward. Don't die on my account. Go.
This is such a pain in the ass. Damn it. You should have been the one to outlast me.
I've done my part. Will you?
If you came with me, I could. Mary.
I'll be with you, Kenway. I will. What's happened to Mary? What's wrong?
Is she gone?
Oh, no. Oh, God! Oh!
What will you do now?
Nothing sensible.
You haven't earned this, but they suit you. good fortune to you, Edward Kenway.
Bring a bottle.
I see some color first.
Will this do? In all your years out here, you could never achieve what I've done in 1/5 the time. Because you're a good man, Edward, see? Goodness is your disease.
That's my prize, Roberts. Give it here!
Remember my creed, boy. A short life and a merry one, that is all. The world owes us nothing more than this. So take what you will, and then die before you live to see yourself made a fool.
Give it here.
That's right, boy, take it.
I'll sweeten you, maggot. I'll cut you down!
Calm, little puppy, and slink back to your kennel. You haven't the mettle for my brand of madness.
Roberts! Welcome aboard, Kenway. It's prizes, plunder, and adventure ahead. Are you game? Out of my way, Ben.
Raise a glass to freedom, lads. Here's to gentlemen of fortune and women of leisure.
To a world full of rogues, better than all the kings and queens that kick us about.
As gentlemen of fortune, we enjoy plenty and satisfaction, pleasure and ease, liberty and power. What man with a sensible mind would choose the former life? For I have dipped my hands in muddied waters, and, withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man!
Down on powerful wings to seize a grazing lamb and carry it on to her nest. Flying close by, a jackdaw saw the deed, and it filled his head with the idea that he too was just as strong as he. So, with a great flapping and rustling of feathers, the jackdaw came down swiftly and clutched at the coat of a large ram. But when he tried to fly away, he found he could not lift the animal, for his size and strength were not up to the task. And even as the jackdaw struggled, the ram hardly noticed he was there. Nearby, just across the field, the shepherd saw the fluttering bird quite near. Running up, he captured the jackdaw and clipped its wings. That evening, he gave the jackdaw to his children as a gift. What an awesome bird!
No more than 2 years! You promised me!
You left! When I needed you the most!
But you had me! What
keeps you wondering? Do I not make you happy?
I'm so close, Caroline. Please, just let me do this.
Is everything you do out spy, Edward?
It's not spite that's driving me, Mary. It's courage.
Courage for what, man? There's no one left in your life to care.
God damn you all. I can handle this.
Lout. Always tearing down when you could be building things up, or building yourself up if nothing else.
Just leave me be!
Change course, Edward! Change your bloody course before it's too late!
Captain Kenway! You look like a bowl of plum duff.
Christ! Oh, I've got a head for 10.
On your feet.
You put me on the spot, Addy. After leaving me with Robert, I shall have hard feelings about seeing you here. But mostly I'm bloody glad.
Me too, brother. And you'll be tough to know your jackdaw is still in one piece.
Shall we set sail? You're leaving?
Aye, Edward. But I have another calling elsewhere.
Ade, listen.
When your heart and your head are ready, visit the assassins. I think you'll understand then.
Jesus, Ade, what the hell happened here?
You happened here, Edward. The damage you caused 6 years ago has not been undone.
I'm not an easy man to call a friend, am I? Is that why you're here?
To fight beside a man so driven by personal gain and glory is a hard thing, Edward. And I have come to feel the assassins and their creed a more honorable course. Have I been unfair?
No. For years I've been rushing around taking whatever I fancied, not giving a tinker's curse for those I hurt. And yet here I am, with riches and a reputation, feeling no wiser than when I left home. Yet when I turn around, look at the course I've run, there's not a man or woman that I love left standing beside me.
There is time to make amends, Captain Kenway.
Mary. Before she died, she asked me to do good by her, to sort out the mess I made. Can you help me?
Mary was fond of you, Edward. She saw something in your bearing that gave her hope you might one day fight with us.
Aye. She told me.
And what do you think of our creed?
It's hard to say. For if nothing is true, then why believe anything?
And if everything is permitted, why not chase every desire?
Why, indeed.
It might be that this idea is only the beginning of wisdom, not its final form.
That's quite a step up from the Edward I met here many years ago. So what do you think?
It'll take some getting used to.
The second attack this month, I should have moved this village long ago.
I brought all this upon you years ago, but I will stand by you now.
It will take more than a few favors to call yourself a true assassin, Edward.
One thing at a time, mate.
Only to attack once more. Come. To the beach! Stay close, Edward. Follow my lead.
¡No te escaparás tan fácilmente, maldito!
¡Venceremos a esos gusanos! ¡Lo he encontrado! ¡Me has tocado! ¡Tengo justo en la mira! Por el campo. ¡Ahí! ¡Seguidlo!
So many dead. So many injured.
Good to see you here, brother. Swift and clean, Edward. Merciful kills are all they do. ¡Intenta despistarnos! ¡No tiene escapatoria!
¡Buena posición y avanzada mi señal!
Jan Numuk Awol Yetel Abishan. And once more you have our thanks, Edward. You are welcome here.
Thank you, sir. I'll rest here for a time before setting out, if I may. How's her child?
She is a strong woman, but not invincible.
I'm sorry for your loss.
If I'd stayed in prison, they'd have taken him from me. He'd never be alive. Maybe this is God's way of saying I'm not fit to be a mother yet. Carrying on like I do. Cursing, drinking, fighting.
You are a fighter, aye. In prison, I heard stories of the infamous Anne Bonny and Mary Read taking on the King's Navy together. Just the pair of you.
It's all true. Anne would have won that day if Jack and his lads weren't passed out in the hold from drink. It's right. Everyone's gone, aren't they? Mary, Raccoon, Touch, all the rest. I miss them so. Rough as they were. Do you feel that too? All empty inside?
I do. Devil curse me. I know my targets by sight well enough. But how will I find them?
We have spies and informants in every city. Visit our bureaus and the assassins there will guide you.
That fixes Torres and Rogers. Bartholomew Roberts won't be near any city. It might take months to find him.
Or years. But you're a man of talent and quality, Captain Kenway. I believe you will find him.
And if you're at a loss, do not be afraid to call on your quartermaster for aid.
Quartermaster! What's our present course?
Due west, Captain, if it's still Kingston we're sailing for.
It is indeed, Miss Bonny. Call it out.
Weigh anchor and let fall the courses, lads! We're sailing for Jamaica!
How does it feel to bark so loud?
I've barked louder, and to men twice as rough.
Tending bar at the old Avery, you mean?
Among other places. And I sailed with Mary and Rackham for a time, remember?
Of course.
Mary did most of the captaining, Jack did most of the drinking.
Did Mary... Did she ever tell you who it was that fathered her child?
It was a young fella. Sailed with us on that last voyage. Poor lad was killed fighting beside us. The only man not too drunk to stand up for himself.
There was so much about her I didn't know. I called her a friend. But was I one in return?
She She thought the world of you, Edward. I've no worries about that.
Well, that's good to hear.
Hey, friend. Everything you could possibly need.
Captain Kenway.
You have something for me?
The present whereabouts of the Templar Woods Rogers. He is attending a small political function, so do it clean.
The word is King George is calling Rogers back to London.
Aye, not happy with his progress in Nassau.
Still too many pirates roaming about, from what I hear.
You'll need a disguise to fool the powderheads at this party. I suggest the visiting diplomat, Ruggiero Ferraro. He's been on our list for some time.
Understood. Will you send this to England for me?
Aye. The ship leaves tomorrow.
Caroline Scott Kenway, Hawkins Lane, Bristol.
Va bene. I am ready. We go.
No, that's all right. Oh.
If there's anything you need that I don't have, I'll find it for you.
There is no beauty to this city. No expression of joy. No aesthetic plan. You walk your streets like animals. Like cattle with no sense of decorum. Yeah. You are all idiots. How you English believe you can subdue the world is beyond me.
They almost broke one out.
Ah, praise God for imported wine. Who can drink rum more than once a month? Mio Dio. Va bene. I am ready. We go. There is no beauty to this city. No expression of joy. No aesthetic plan. You walk your streets like animals. Like cattle with no sense of decorum. You are all idiots. How you English believe you can subdue the world is beyond me.
That one's got ants in it. Come and sleep.
Va bene. I am ready. We go.
The watchmen are employed.
There is no beauty to this city. No expression of joy. No aesthetic plan. You walk your streets like animals. Like cattle with no sense of decorum. Idiots. You are all idiots. How you English believe you can subdue the world is beyond me.
The last storm did a lot of damage in the rigging, but she will be fixed.
Ah, praise God for imported wines. Va bene. I'm ready. We go. There is no beauty to this city. No expression of joy. No aesthetic plan. You walk your streets like animals. Like cattle with no sense of decorum. You are all idiots. How you English believe you can subdue the world is beyond me. Ah, praise God for imported wine. Va bene. I am ready. Go. There is no beauty to this city. No expression of joy. No aesthetic plan. You walk your streets like animals. Like cattle with no sense of decorum. You are all idiots. How you English believe you can subdue the world is beyond me. Ah, praise God for imported wine.
Oh, maybe I had enough sword.
Salve. Forgive the lateness of my arrival. I am Rogerio Ferraro.
Aye, Mr. Ferraro. Not a problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, a toast to my brief tenure as Governor of the Bahamas. For under my watch, no less than 300 avowed pirates took the king's pardon and swore fealty to the crown. And yet, for all my successes, His Majesty has seen fit to sack me and call me home to England. Brilliant! God bless the fucker! Therefore, hooray! Hooray for the ignoble and ignorant prigs who rule the world with sticks up their asses! Hooray!
Friends with the Spaniard, Laureano Torres. Is that true?
It is, I am proud to say. Torres was a governor too, and like me, had a firm commitment to seeing justice done.
You are Mr. Ferraro, I take it. I do adore your frippery. Such elegance and color.
Grazie, grazie. I should say the same about you. So beautiful.
And how is Mrs. Rogers these days?
I haven't the faintest idea, and I don't intend to inquire any further. We separated almost 5 years ago, and both our lives have been the better for it.
Forgive my curiosity, Governor.
Perhaps I'll be more candid later, when the remainder of my reason has left me.
Pardon. Another engagement commands my attention.
I'm not here. You never...
He was a privateer once. How is it you lack so much respect for sailors only trying to make their way in this world?
You couldn't possibly understand my motives, cretin! You have spent a whole lifetime dismantling everything that makes our civilization shine.
But I do understand. I've seen the observatory, and I know its power. You'd use that device to spy and blackmail and sabotage.
Yes. And yet all for a greater purpose. To ensure justice. To snuff out lies and to seek truth.
There's no man on Earth who needs that power.
Yet you suffer the outlaw Roberts to use it.
No. I'm taking it back. And if you tell me where he is, I'll stop the man.
Here at the edge of a blade, I find a friend in you at last.
Principe. You mad bastard. Our best sources say Principe.
You there! Stop!
That man there! The Italian! He did it!
Keep him inside!
It's done.
Where now?
Grab your kit and pack well. We're sailing for Africa.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Some wreck's cargo adrift here, sir.
Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys.
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys. She's lovely on the foreyard, she's lovely down below, boys.
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
She's lovely 'cause she loves me, that's all I want to know, boys. Oh, Captain Baker, how do you store your cargo?
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
Oh, son,
Say, was you ever in Rio Grande?
Away,
Rio. It's there that the river brings down golden sand, and we're down for the Rio Grande. And away, boys, away, away, Rio. It's fairly well, my funny young girl, for we're bound for the Rio Grande. It's farewell to you, all the girls of the town. Away to Rio. You've got our half pay for to keep you around, and we're bound for the Rio Grande. And away, boys, away, away, Rio. It's very well, my funny young girl, for we're bound for the Rio.
Starboard, Captain. Looks like booty.
Deep water ship and a deep water crew. Away to Rio. You can keep to the coast, but we're damned if we do. And we're bound for the Rio Grande. And away, boys, away, away, Rio. It's very well, my honey young girl, for we're bound for the
Captain! Here's one still kicking!
Who did this?
It were a large vessel, the Royal Fortune.
Roberts.
Offered no quarter, didn't say nothing.
work with me, you damned Egypt! Why, who chases me now, eh? Is it a spectre come to spoof me? So the gaunt remains of a man I sent to hell!
No. There's a device with him that needs taking. I'll have to board her myself.
Man the guns! There's more fodder for you coming! How can I not be impressed by the attention you've paid me? May the best of we two sing praises of the second!
short one, as promised. How well I know myself. And what of you, Edward? Have you found the peace you seek?
I'm not aiming so high as that. For what's peace but a confusion between two wars?
Oh, you're a stoic then. But perhaps I was wrong about you. She might have had some use for you after all.
She? Of whom do you speak?
Oh, she who lies in wait, entombed. I had hoped to find her, to see her again, to open the door of the temple and hear her speak my name once more.
Talk sense, man.
I was born too soon. Like so many others before.
Where's the device, Roberts?
Destroy this body, Edward. The Templars. If they take me...
¡No te muevas! ¡Ni lo intentes, basura! ¡No irá a ninguna parte! ¡Puedo abatirlo de un tiro! ¡Puedo darle! ¡Puedo disparar! ¡Tengo línea de tiro! ¡Es mío! ¡Puedo darle! ¡No nos engañarás con eso!
Captain Kenway. I'm assuming this is the friendliest face you've seen since dropping anchor?
Is Havana under curfew on my account?
Aye. Torres seems to think someone's coming after him.
He's not wrong.
A monkey-looking thing? Is that what I think it is?
Aye. Watch. Through the blood of the governor, we can see through his eyes.
That's by the church.
Keep this safe. Just in case.
I'll be at the bureau. Good luck.
¡Alto! ¡Sí!
Tenemos un asunto pendiente con el tiburón en el castillo.
El señor Torres querrá hablar con nosotros personalmente.
¿El propio Torres? Menudo honor.
No te alteres, amigo. Esto no es una reunión de sociedad. Seguidnos.
Señor, disculpe, pero ¿por qué tenemos que entrar ahí? Ya han enviado a la mayoría de la flota.
¿Estás cuestionando una orden directa, soldado?
No, señor, pero es que...
Bien.
¡Atención!
La ciudad entera está alerta por esos asesinos.
Calla. Un rumor acaba con la confianza más rápido que una bala. Ni menciones a los asesinos.
He oído historias sobre ellos. Espero que te equivoques.
Ahí, vosotros dos. Cerrad esas bocas antes de que os las tenga que cerrar yo.
Señor, sí, señor.
Dios, ¿ahora qué?
Marcus! Oh, Jesus! You bleeding animal!
Gracias, señor.
Esos prisioneros. Cállate. Bien, continuemos. Vosotros, seguidnos. Y esta vez no vayáis a meter la pata.
¡Abrid paso!
¡A vuestras posiciones!
You're done, Torres.
Christ!
This again, eh?
Tú, detente!
I can't score a hit like this.
¡Y por su lado, Diego!
No man's immune to a pistol shot, I reckon. How about a gun?
If you could speak, mate, it would gladden me to hear your side. You humbled me once, and I took that hard lesson, and I bettered myself. Die, knowing that for all of our conflict, you helped make a soldier out of a scoundrel. Leave this life for a lasting peace, down among the dead.
¡Quédate donde está! ¡Quieto ahí!
We got word Torres left the city. Who were you chasing?
That vial was labeled Torres, but held the blood of his second. Where's he gone?
Left port this morning, heading west along the coast.
The observatory.
Will we follow?
Send word to Atabai. We've cornered our man.
this tourist doing looking for the observatory?